Welcome, beloved soul. This is a sacred return, a journey into the quiet currents of your ancestors, into the spaces between words, into the ache behind the silence. You are safe here, and you are not alone. This journey is not about blame. It's about truth. It's about release. And it's about remembering who you are beneath what was passed down to you. So gently close your eyes now and let your body soften. Let your mind settle. Begin to breathe in deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your ribs expand. Let each breath become an invitation to be more fully here, to land, to receive, and to surrender. So breathe in one more time. And gently breathe out. And whisper these words to yourself. I am safe to go deeper. And I am safe to heal. In your imagination, see yourself standing in a sacred forest. It is twilight. Everything is quiet, still, expectant. A gentle mist curls around your feet. The trees are ancient, witnesses to many lifetimes. Their trunks are wide, their roots deep, and you feel held here. Before you is an archway carved from stone. It's weathered but strong. Etched into it are symbols, names, fragments of memory that stir something in you. This is the gate to the Ancestral Garden, a place that lives outside of time, where patterns still live, where silence still echoes, and where your soul came to remember what's yours and also what's not. And so you take a breath and step through. The air begins to shift. You enter a wide garden. It's wild and tangled and soft. The air hums with something holy. Everything here carries memory. The stones, the soil, even the wind seems to whisper your name. Then let yourself take a slow walk forward, let yourself explore. This is sacred ground. And as you move deeper, suddenly there's some shapes beginning to appear. These are figures, faint and glowing, starting to rise from the garden. They are the ones who came before you, your ancestors. Some you may recognize, others you've never met. They do not speak, but you feel them. Some look weary, some are crying softly, others simply watch, their eyes filled with emotion of grief, of love, of longing and gratitude. You begin to see what they carry, a heavy silence, the weight of words that were never spoken, needs that were never named, and emotions that were buried for safety. And you feel them. This wasn't their fault. They swallowed their truth to stay safe. They silenced their intuition to survive. They molded themselves to be accepted, all so that you could eventually be free. So let yourself feel what arises here. This is a space of compassion and of recognition. And you have not failed by feeling too much. You are the one who came to feel for them all. And now, just ahead in the center of the garden, you see there stands a flame. It rises gently from a circle of stone, golden, warm, and steady. This is not the fire that burns. This is a fire that clears and that transmutes. And so you are invited forward now. As you approach the flame, you begin to remember things that you were never allowed to think or say or feel. Some of these truths are not even yours. The pain, the shame, the quiet fears, and the truths that shook in your throat. Some of these belong to your ancestors, but you are invited to safely speak them now, for your sake and for theirs. And so you let your heart speak for all. I needed more. I wasn't heard. I wasn't allowed to feel what I felt. And I carry shame that was never mine. as you've said these words, each truth releases and becomes light. They rise like embers into the air, and the garden begins to glow around you. You may feel tears. Let them come. They are not weakness. They are water for the roots of your rebirth. So take your time here and let it all move through you. The ancestors around you begin to soften. They nod, they smile, they weep with you. Some even place a hand on their own heart in honor of your courage. You are not here to carry what they couldn't heal, but you are here to set it free. A soft light begins to form beside you. There's a guide that steps forward. This may be a glowing elder, a divine feminine being, or simply a presence you trust. They hold out a seed in their hands. It shimmers with light, like it knows who you are. And this seed holds a new pattern. A pattern of truth, of using your voice, of wholeness, sovereignty, and love. You receive it with both hands, and then gently you kneel down to plant it in the soil beneath you. The garden breathes. The earth hums. A soft breeze moves through your hair. And before your eyes, a small sprout rises, alive with light. This is the beginning of a new legacy. The garden is still now, peaceful, changed. The ancestors around you begin to fade, but not in grief, in peace. Some blow blessings toward you. Some bow to you. And some simply fade into the trees, their work now being complete. You take a breath and look around this sacred garden one last time, knowing that it will remain here always. And so you begin to walk back to the archway. The forest feels warmer now, your heart a little lighter, and the silence behind you has been transmuted. You step back through the gate and breathe in to your body. You wiggle your fingers and your toes and return to the here and now with more of yourself reclaimed. So gently place a hand over your heart and whisper, I honor where I come from. I choose where I go next. It begins with me. I am loved. And I am free.